Excuse me. Sorry, can I tell you something really quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, I love the way you just went, yeah. But no, I just walked past you and I thought you looked really nice and I wanted to come over and say hello to you.
Oh, thank you.
So hello. What
Hello.
I noticed about you is you look really exotic.
Exotic.
Yeah. And these sandals that you're wearing, when I first saw them, what I thought was like Roman soldier.
Yeah, one of my friends said that to me yesterday. He goes,
Yeah.
does Russell Crowe know that you've got his sandals
Yeah.
from Gladiator?
I've never seen anything like those, apart from in like a movie or something.
They're only from Topshop.
Are they?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So I was going to guess, I was like expecting a really exotic accent, like you were from Brazil or some like
No.
crazy place.
No, I'm from London.
Are you from London?
Yeah, I'm half Pakistani though.
Okay. Yeah, and I like the way also that you were strolling in this very like relaxed fashion, because in London everybody like runs around like a headless chicken. Even
Well, I'm just
even
going
on
to
sunny
Soho
days.
Square to meet friends, so why would I rush?
No, that's true. So
Yeah.
is this like your day off?
Well, I have a lot of days off.
Or what do you do?
What do you do?
I play poker for a living.
You play poker for a
Yeah.
living? That's amazing. How
Yeah.
come? How did you get into that?
Just like it got really big in 2005. So I started watching it on TV, reading books, and then
Is that actually a thing?
yeah, and I quit my job about 5 years ago.
And you can live off playing poker?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. But I'm intrigued about you because you don't want to tell me what you do. You're like,
I'm a model.
oh, okay. So you're ashamed of it.
It's just so much to say.
Do you know what I find actually? When you meet somebody who is a genuine model,
Yeah.
they don't like to tell people. And when you
Yeah.
meet a girl and she's like, oh, I'm a model, and it's like,
It's probably like on Model Mayhem.
yeah, or something
Yeah.
like that. So what sort of modelling do you do?
Mainly commercial,
Yeah.
hair, beauty, bit
Yeah.
of lingerie, swimwear. I do hands and legs as well, so like body parts.
Yeah, okay. Because also you see a lot of these models around, right? And you look at them and you're like, really? Like, especially like catwalk models.
Yeah, some of them are freaks. They're like really tall.
Because I guess it's not about like real beauty. It's just having a look that's a little
Yeah.
bit different,
And having the right measurements and stuff. Yeah.
which are like got to be like teeny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're not like modelling and showing off your different body parts, what do you like to do?
I blog. I sit in
You
the
blog?
sun. Yeah.
You blog about what?
I could do card actually. I blog about fashion and interiors and architecture.
Oh, blimey.
And like how to make stuff. You can have another one, you can choose which one do you want.
Oh, that one looks nice.
That's my favourite.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So who reads this, your blogs?
I don't know, but some people do. I get a lot of hits. Like I don't know who's reading it because
But how would people find it? So you set up this blog, right?
I don't know, people just do. They just find it. Like they Google stuff and then they stumble upon it and like I tweet, so you know, Twitter
You
follow-
tweet?
Yeah. So every time I update my blog post I'll tweet it and then some people retweet it and then people will catch on to it through Twitter.
I've never ever used Twitter ever.
Probably not. I only use it for the blog. I'm not really that into it, but I use it just to promote it.
Because to me it just looks like a Facebook status basically, which is also shit.
It seems very, very boring, but it's
Yeah.
good to get followers. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. What's going on? What are you
Hi.
doing?
I just was in my agency.
You're going to see your agency. Are they down here? Okay. Yeah?
The melon find the
The ring, no. I've got to take him shopping and buy him a new one now. So that's going to fucking kill me.
But you see the pictures, my booking I did not the pictures.
Did he? Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. So yeah, should be a really good one. Thank you for being so amazing yesterday.
Okay. Have a good sun.
Okay. Bye.
That fellow model.
I do styling as well.
Okay.
And I styled him yesterday for a shoot.
This weather just absolutely kills me.
Does it? I love
No, I can't bear it. The humidity, it's too much.
it. No, it's nice. I love it.
No. No, it's difficult because, oh my god, they're queuing outside.
Yeah. Maybe somewhere else?
Yeah. Let me think. All right, there'll be one on region.
Everyone was doing there as well.
Yeah, it's difficult because you can't. I mean, like even if you.
It's really normal.
I know where we can go. There's a Joe and the Juice just up there on the left. It's cool. Yeah, go on.
And that's like worth bringing the 126
Okay.
Yeah, 120. Like the pictures were great. So the fact that 120 is a great picture.
Yeah.
And the lessons learned. So I was going to do a jewelry shoot a few weeks ago. This designer I know, she makes the most beautiful, like fine jewelry, not like £120 or not even £500.
Yeah.
So retails at that.
Wow. Okay.
The ring cost like £10,000. And she was just going to lend me her whole collection to shoot. I've got another friend who's a fashion designer, his jewellery sells the same man, and he wants to lend me jewellery to shoot. But it's like now I'm going to insist that they take me bring a bodyguard. It's like, I'm not going to.
Yeah, you don't want to be responsible for it. That's it.
I'm like, it's kind of what the bodyguard do?
Yeah.
Like, nobody's leaving. If you don't mark it, then this is going to be a police matter.
Yeah.
But, like, can I do that? I just
I
don't
thought it
know.
was here. Hang on.
Joe and the Juice, it's on Regent Street.
No, no. There's one on. Oh, let's see. We can go in here actually. They do. I don't know if they do iced, but we could try. Hiya. Do you do iced coffee? Oh.
Biscuits. I think it's supposed to be tobacco flavour, but it's gross. It's kind of sweet and chemically.
Okay. No, I did your one look? Does it look like a cigarette? Yeah, I used to have one like that, but I found it wasn't powerful enough.
Yeah. I mean, it's good if I just like, if I'm at home and I just fancy like a glass. Because I never smoke a whole cigarette. Do you mind if I smoke?
No.
Would it make you want to?
No. I haven't had a cigarette for about 3 years.
Oh, okay.
So-
Why have you got an electronic one?
Because I used to smoke. I smoked for like over 10 years. And then I got an electronic one and I haven't touched a cigarette in like 3 years.
Yeah, but if you get an electronic one, then wouldn't it make you still crave the...
No, but now I crave that, not an actual cigarette. If I was to smoke a cigarette now, it would be disgusting.
It's right there.
What? Oh. I'm blind.
Fail. Yeah, I smoke half cigarettes, which kind of makes me feel a bit gross. Like when I put like the other half back in, leave it on my bedside, and I can smell it when I'm trying to fall asleep.
That's the thing as well with electric cigarettes. You don't get all the bad breath and smelly apartment. You know.
Oh, I smoke out my window, so I don't think.
So anyway, do you play poker? I know when I said poker, you were really you were like, oh wow, poker. You know?
I don't play poker. No. Well, I mean, I have played it before. I played it with these pornography cards in the house.
That must have been a bit distracting.
Well, yeah, because you couldn't tell if somebody got a good hand or if they just got a good card. Because they'd kind of be like, woo. Yeah, that was quite fun. But that was the only time I played poker.
Did you play like Texas Hold'em?
What's that?
That's where you get dealt 2 cards to yourself, and then you deal cards in the middle
Yeah.
that everybody shares. Is it like that? Or you don't remember?
I don't remember. It was
Okay.
quite long time ago. How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
23,
Oh, come on, really?
24, 26, 21.
31.
Really?
Yeah.
You look good for 31.
Thank you. I can't believe you honestly didn't think I looked 23. Most people think like 26, 27, something like that.
Yeah, you don't act 23, but you look 23.
I think if I got rid of this, then I'd probably look a lot younger.
Yeah, hopefully.
But no, I am.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. But yeah, I am 31.
So what did you used to do before you did?
IT, programming.
That's what my brother does. And my dad.
I ended up hating it.
Why?
Just got bored with it.
I think they love it.
No.
They're well into it. I
think it depends what you're programming. If you're doing something and you're learning stuff and you're involved in something that you really like, but I was at a place and I just wasn't going anywhere and I was just doing the same thing every day. And it got to a point where I just dread going in. I
Who
can't.
did you work for?
So, yeah, then I got into poker and quit my job and here I am.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Following your dreams. It's good.
Yeah, no, I love it. And I wouldn't change anything now, you know? So, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Okay.
Yeah, I just turned 27 like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, happy birthday.
Thanks. It was only 2 weeks ago.
And what you find as well is like, the older you get, you start to like not enjoy your birthdays as much.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm actually
You wait till you hit 30.
I'm fine with like getting older. When I got to 22, I was worried about getting older. But once I got to 26, I realised that I'm actually quite a lot more confident now than I was then.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just a number. I don't feel 31. I mean, I feel probably 28, 27, I guess. Nothing's changed really. I guess inside we all feel like we're 18, but I know I'm not. I'm a completely different person to what I
I
was.
don't feel like I'm 18. I'm definitely not.
No? Oh, what were you like when you were 18?
Just a bit of a nut job. I was just mental. I used to walk around wearing like a top hat.
What?
And yeah, I was just like a psycho. Like, just everyone would stare at me, just dressed like an idiot, just a complete attention seeker.
And why was that?
I don't know. Just what?
So the attention seeker became a model to get the ultimate. That's like the ultimate
actually,
attention
when
seeker.
you're a model, you realise that nobody actually cares about what you think.
Right.
It's not about what you, like your idea. Like when I styled the models yesterday, I just put on them what I think would work, not what they would want to wear. Like it wasn't like you saw how that guy dressed.
Basically, like pieces of meat.
Well, yeah. Like I'll show you pictures of how I styled Vinny and the girl as well.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't dress like that normally. Just dressed him up like a total rock star.
Yeah. So you chose all the clothes for this?
Well, my friend basically gave me all his clothes, and then the photographer sourced all the clothes for the girl, which is not usual. Normally I would source all the clothes,
Right.
but the girl came in at the last minute.
And what is it? These pictures? What are they for?
Oh, these are just my behind-the-scenes pictures.
Okay.
That's the photographer taking the real pictures.
Right. Okay. And what were they modelling for?
Oh, just for a test shoot, just like
Okay.
for portfolio.
Right. Okay. So it's for them. It's not for any
them,
particular
it's for
brand.
me,
Okay.
it's for the photographer, for the makeup artist. We get to use the pictures. The hairstylist will use the pictures in her book.
Right.
So we're all just like nobody got paid. We just
Yeah.
created something. So yeah, the models were really good together as well. I mean, he looks great. I think he looks much better like this than he does when he dresses himself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got the look. He's got that look.
I think he should dress like this all the time. Before the rings went missing.
Is that them? He's wearing them.
He's wearing some of them. I don't know if that's the one that
okay.
went missing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ring shopping with my friend.
I guess he's quite.
That girl's pretty skinny, isn't she?
Yeah.
Like this is how fucked the industry was. When she got undressed in front of me, she kind of goes nervously. She goes, "Oh, I'm not that skinny." I'm like, honey, you're pretty skinny. You look pretty skinny to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a church stained window.
Hang on.
Can you believe
Yeah,
that?
I've seen that. Someone
It's been going round.
someone emailed that to me. Yeah.
My mum found it on Reddit. So yeah. So where are you going now?
I'm just going to go and meet a couple of friends. Probably get some food.
Cool beans.
Just enjoy the weather. Although I can't, it's nice in the shade here,
Yeah.
but in the sun, as soon as I start walking in the sun, I just get really tired.
Really? I like
Yeah,
it.
and I feel like I want a cold shower, you know?
Yeah. So your friend's waiting for you.
Huh?
Your friend's waiting for you.
No, I'm going to go around to their place and meet them, and then we'll go out. They just live up at Marble Arch.
Cool.
I guess the modelling world must be quite cutthroat as well.
I think you have to. Well, you have to be able to hack it. You just have to be able to kind of move on to the next. Like you book a job, but once you've done that, that's it. So you're only as good as your last job, and then it's on to the next. You know, I've
Yeah.
done some like really, really good jobs, but once it's over, it's, you know, yeah, there will be a certain amount of prestige that you get if you've done a certain job, but you know, sometimes it just really doesn't matter. You don't care what you've done.
And what's your plan for once the modelling's finished?
Styling.
Styling. Yeah.
But now I'm just thinking like, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do menswear because I know what male models are like. My ex-boyfriend would be like, oh, do you like these trousers? Yeah, they're nice. I got them off a shoe. Or you just got given them? No, I just killed them. Just took them. So like, I've always been worried about styling boys because I know male models are really cheeky. But this is actually the first time I've had a problem. Most
Okay.
guys will, they'll even return the socks that you've given them to wear. It's like, dude, you can keep the socks.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. I think styling's probably a lot more fun than modelling.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you get, especially as a girl, girls are into fashion and they like dressing people up, and that's how you get to basically just design.
It's so good.
Yeah, I
like
bet.
when I put the models in the outfits and they looked really sexy and they were like working it together, it was just the
Yeah.
best feeling. And like you don't have to work as hard. Like,
Yeah. And you must get a lot of satisfaction when you set the whole thing up and it just
Yeah.
comes together and you look at the pictures.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like when the hair and makeup all comes together as well, and everybody kind of does what you imagined that they would or what you hoped that they would. It's brilliant. Like if somebody makes you look great, that's fine. You can make yourself look great. It's not that good. But you know, if you create it, then
Yeah. So what else do you like to do then when you're not modelling?
I make clothes as well.
So you're just pure fashion.
I make stuff. I make
Yeah.
like house stuff as well. Like I've got a little picture framing project going on at the moment. I'm going to put up in more way. Yeah, I like interiors. I studied architecture at uni, so I like architecture and like, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, architecture is really interesting.
What about you?
What do you want to know?
What do you do when you're not?
I DJ a little bit.
You DJ? What kind
yeah.
of music?
All different kinds: drum and bass, hip hop, garage, old school rave stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to be a bit of a raver, so I like all that kind of, you know.
Like,
Yeah. So all like the old.
I was never
Piano
a big
house
fan
and-
of drum and bass though.
Do you
It's
know?
like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it's just there's a lot of geeky boys and jumping about.
I'll tell you what's happened as I've got older. My music tastes have matured. I couldn't listen to drum and bass if I was just sitting at home playing poker or just doing something. I couldn't listen to drum and bass. I would listen to real music like bands. But if I went to a rave or something, then yeah, when you're in that environment, then yeah, drum and bass is great. But I wouldn't choose to listen to it at home.
Yeah.
In fact, I wouldn't really listen to any electronic music probably.
Really? I love electronic.
No, I like it, but I'm saying if I'm just listening to music
Yeah.
and I'm not DJing or I'm not at an event, then I'd much rather listen to real music.
Yeah.
And I never thought that would happen when I was like 20.
Yeah.
But it does. Your music tastes kind of mature over time.
Yeah.
Scratching,
Really?
not my arse. I mean like.
No, I know, but sometimes it can be a bit like. Do you do it like a lot? Like, have you ever been to see Scratch Perfect?
Yeah, but that's turntablism. That's
Why?
based all around scratching.
It's just too
Yeah,
much.
I know what you mean. I know what you
And
mean.
there's like people in the club and they're going like this, the scratching, and it's like, no, you can't dance to this shit. Like,
What it is,
like the whole time. It's too much.
with people like the scratch perverts, turntablism is more of a gimmicky thing. It's not actually what you listen to in a club. That they do competitions and stuff like that, and for that it's really good. Like they do beat juggling and all that kind of stuff. But so if I was playing a set, then the scratching wouldn't be all the way through. It would just be every now and then a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You know?
I do like a little bit, but when it's too much, it's just you can't dance.
No, I agree. You can't.
I just like to dance. So.
Yeah.
When a really good song comes on and they just scratch the shit out of it, I'm just like butchering it.
Yeah. No, but scratching's a lot of fun. Like it's like playing a musical instrument.
Yeah.
It really is, because you've got to keep two different rhythms going. Like one hand on the crossfader, one hand on the record, and both your hands want to do the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
And you have to train yourself to be able to do two different rhythms. But it's good fun.
Do you know which way Soho Square is?
Soho Square is. I can't know exactly where Soho Square is, but I know Soho.
Yeah.
You're pretty close to it.
Yeah. Well, we're in Soho now.
Yeah.
You didn't realise?
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
but Soho is more like Old Compton Street, and you know.
Is this not Soho?
But kind of is. I mean, the whole area is sort of Soho. But if someone said to me Soho, I think of like Old Compton Street, the bit just before. If you're walking down from Oxford Street, cutting through towards Leicester Square, it's the bit just before you get there.
I think of this. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, should we head on?
Yeah. But it'd be nice to like invite you out sometime.
Okay.
You got a phone number on that card you gave me?
No, you'll have to. God, nearly forgot this.
And then you would have blamed me for pinching it.
Which way are you walking?
I'm going to probably go back up to Oxford Street. What, how'd you spell your name? Cool. Right, I'll give you a quick ring now. Got it? All right.
Lovely
nice
to meet you.
Yeah. Have a good day, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'll speak to you
Yeah, I'll
soon.
look forward to
yeah.
your call.
Okay. All right. Speak to you soon. Bye.